everybody, and welcome back to yet another review. Today, we're going to be taking a look at this Cars 2 Spies 5-pack. This is, of course, for the Disney Store diecast line, which means that everybody has pullback function. I always just called this the Lemon Pack, since it mainly comes with lemons. In fact, I thought it was called, like, the Lemon Pack or the Villain Pack, which confused me because Tombay is there. Of course, as you can see, it includes Tombay, Acer, Vladimir Trunkov, Professor Z, and Grem, who for some reason is mislabeled as Gremlin. Maybe they are supposed to be different characters, but I really highly doubt it. No, they're the same. His license plate says Wreck, just like Grem's. Yeah, this is Grem. Definitely Grem. I don't really know who else. It could be definitely an interesting and unfortunate mislabel there. So yeah, I ordered this online off of the Shop Disney site. I've wanted to get this for over a year at this point. I first saw this in December of 2018, and now I finally have it. So for the next few weeks, I'm probably going to be ordering some cards online, just so you guys know, so that I still have some reviews to make. I really want to do like an unboxing haul video. I haven't done one of those in a really long time because I haven't ordered many cars online in a really long time. But yeah, I definitely want to do that. And if you guys want to stay up to date with all of the cars that I get, make sure to check out my blog. The link is always in the description. I'm always posting about what cars I've just gotten there. So let's get started with the review. This is a Disney Store pack, so there really isn't all that much to talk about regarding the packaging. I was considering not doing one of my pullback tests for this. I'm gonna talk while I unbox here. Of course, usually for my Disney Store car reviews, I do a whole test of their pullback capability, but I was gonna consider not doing it since there are 5 cars here. But Tombay has 3 wheels, so I think that could be very, very interesting. So, as per usual, you can see that all the cars are completely locked up. I've made so many jokes about this in the past, about how heavily guarded in the packaging the cars are, which is very ironic considering when I got this, Acer was completely loose and just moving around in the packaging, and I had to shake it until he was back into position so I could start the review. Starting off with Tombay here, he's always been such a cool character to me just for the design. I know that Cars 2 definitely isn't like the most well-liked movie, but I really do like all of the character designs in it. I find them very interesting, including, of course, Tombay and his 3-wheel design. Very cool that they still implemented the pullback functionality. Again, I really want to see how that works out. He's got sort of a suspicious expression, maybe a little bit confused, maybe a little bit worried. See his mustache grow there. I believe it's unfortunately slightly tilted to the side because the Disney Store cars always have some little thing wrong with them, unfortunately. The quality is definitely not as high, as Mattel's diecast line. Got this silver line going across the side. Very, very interestingly shaped car. And his license plate reads PCS Noir or N01R. And there is the other side. And there is the base. Definitely interesting that Tombay's in this pack. I'm happy he's here, but he doesn't really fit with all these lemons. Then again, I don't really feel like he should have had a single release because of how small he is. And I don't really feel like he'd fit in that other Spies 3-pack that included Finn with weapons and Holly with wings and Mater with the weapons. So, I guess it kind of makes sense for him to be here, since there really isn't another place for him. But they easily could have swapped him out with, say, Victor Hugo or Miles Axelrod would have been pretty cool. So here is Acer. Taking a closer look at him, of course you can see the word Pacer written on him there, as that is the type of car he is. Some interesting rust details around the headlights. I don't believe the regular diecast of Acer has that. He's got a very angry expression and all sorts of very strange looking rust details. Once again, not as high as the quality on Mattel's diecasts. They definitely look a little unrealistic. Even more rust under the windows there, and his license plate reads Fishbowl, referring to the fact that Pacers apparently used to be called Fishbowls. That was just a nickname for them because of how strangely rounded their tops were. How it apparently sort of looked like a fishbowl was flipped upside down, which is perfectly fine. It's a very nice detail. It's like, yeah, I used to be called that, but now I'm embracing it as an evil lemon. And then they made it Meldorado's license plate for some reason. We've got the AMC and Pace logos. Is that missing an R? I'm not too sure. At this point, anything is possible. My JP drive from the Disney store does say Arbon Iber instead of Carbon Cyber, so... There you go, around the other side. Very interesting rust detailing all over the place. And there is his base. Alright, I just took entirely too long to unbox Vladimir here, but he is looking very nice, by the way. Same as all of the other Disney Store multi-packs. The sides of the inside of the box look like radiator springs. I really like how these look, though. It's a very nice display with all the name tags and everything. It's definitely very cool, aside from when Grem is mislabeled as Gremlin, of course. Also very interesting that Vladimir is in the middle of everybody. Like, Acer and Grem are on his sides in the packaging. I feel like maybe Professor Z should have been there, or somebody else. I don't know, definitely interesting because it attracts your attention towards him. I guess that makes sense, though, as he is the head of the Trunkov family. This is actually a car that I don't have the regular diecast of. I do have his impound/parking boot variant, but I do not have the regular Vladimir, so this is my first regular Vladimir Trunkov diecast. As you can see, he is slightly upset. Very interesting looking mouth there. Very strange. It's molded in a very weird position. He definitely looks annoyed, I'd say. He has some very nice coloring, although that exists on the sides. I did not expect that. Is that supposed to be there? Should I be concerned? No, never mind. These dents are molded into him. For a second I thought the paint had been scraped away, but these dents are actually molded into him. I think you could even tell that on camera. They are indented. Vladimir in the movie really isn't all that damaged, but I guess he is here. Moving on to the back, you can see his license plate reads 1971 SMK. I'd assume 1971 is the year Trunkovs were first made available, or something along those lines. An interesting thing about him, and I don't know if this is intentional, his front is a bit raised up compared to the back. Very interesting detail there. There is his base. You need to be some sort of master decoder in order to unbox Disney Store cars. The ridiculous ways that they twist tie everybody in these multi-packs is just so funny. So here is Grem, once again mislabeled as Gremlin. I like that he and Acer are glaring at each other. Definitely in character with the two of them, always bickering, being, of course, the two main henchmen from Cars 2. As you can see, he's pretty angry. I really like the rust detailing on Grem, much more realistic than Acer's. As you can see, he's all rusty around the trunk, around this area up top, and up here by his roof rack. Very nice touches there. We, of course, have the hockey stripe design and some very Acer-esque rust designs. Great, I was just praising him for how his rust designs look much better than Acer's, but he still has that going on the side. Moving on to the back, his license plate reads Wrecked, as I already said earlier, and we just have some general logos there. There is his back window. Once again, some rust around that, but the weird-looking Acer-type unrealistic rust, although I do think it looks quite a bit better On Grem, there's the other side. I don't know what's going on with that window. Why there's a circle in it. It almost looks like his gas cap is in his window. You can see that circle there. Really don't know what's going on with that. But hey, it's a Disney Store car. Your quality is never 100% guaranteed. Look at this. They really don't want you stealing Professor Z. They have him double twist tied here. So you know what? I think I'm just going to have to take the coward's way out. And by the coward's way out, I mean scissors. There we go. So here's Professor Z looking really creepy. He's also definitely not the right color scheme. The roof rack up here is black when it's supposed to be gray. And this part of him is definitely way too dark. Unfortunately, Mattel has not re-released Professor Z since Cars 2 initially came out. And now eBay is flooded with fake Professor Zs. So definitely be careful. If you're going to buy one in the package just to make sure it's the real one. I'd say the same thing for tractors. There are so many fake tractors out there, but you know what? This is a topic for another time. Maybe I should cover this in another video. Very happy to see the monocle is actually, okay, that is gonna fall off any second. Happy to see that's actually a clear piece. I thought they were gonna cheap out and just print his eye on a monocle that was attached to him, but nope. It's an actual separate monocle piece attached to him. He looks, again, pretty creepy and looks pretty sad and defeated, I'd say. He's got a logo there, which also is kind of slanted off to the side, unfortunately. Moving on to the side, we have Z, L, and O, Leo. Not too sure what that says there. Unfortunately, none of these cars have anything written on their tires, although Acers should really say Road Hug. Have some nice dirt detailing at the bottom there, and his license plate reads Bad Guy 58. Very, very, very subtle. Nice job. Nice jobs in depth. There's the other side, and there is his base, which is completely taken up by legal information, and then you just have the teeny tiny Disney Pixar made in China. It's pretty funny. Alright, so for the pullback test for these guys, we're just going to do one test for each. Usually I do two when I'm reviewing a single, but since this is a 5-pack, we'll just do one. Alright, today's course for the pullback test is one of the usual ones. They're going from here to the door with this blanket just to make sure no damage happens. Although in one of these pullback tests, one of the cars fell down the stairs and didn't even get a scratch, so probably shouldn't be too concerned about damage. Gonna move the camera back a bit, and we're gonna send Tombe on his way. Definitely difficult to rev up just because he only has 3 wheels. Oh, this is gonna be difficult just because of the 3 wheels. Not bad. He was definitely very difficult, though, to hold down while I was revving him up. A few times he almost got away. Here is Acer. They always go slightly to the right, and I feel like that might just be me being bad at directing them. Vladimir is the next guy. Come on, Vladimir. You got this. That was really good. He just went straight forward there. Alright. Grem now. Oh! Look at that. He ended up right by my hand. What was that? What happened there? Hold on. I know I said only one test, but Grem's was too good. Come on, Grem. What is up with him? I guess he really is a lemon. And now, finally, for Professor Z. Hopefully he doesn't go in a full circle like Grem did. Okay. No, he didn't go in a full circle, but he went completely to the left. Anyway, guys, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye now.